Welcome on in to Big Play, Big Bets. We got the big hats on. I'm Nick Padone. He's Big Play Dave. And it is all presented to you by Tipico Sportsbook. Speaking of Tipico Sportsbook, Dave, we got him on the sleeve. It's soccer time.
Ole, ole, ole.
Yeah, we're betting on some soccer on the stream tonight. Thank
The
you guys
only chant that I know.
for tuning in. As always, we are going to give you guys our weekly bet picks. We're going to start with some MLS as our Columbus Crew are hosting the MLS Cup. This is the Super Bowl of soccer. One game, Saturday, 4 p.m. You're going to want to be watching it. You're going to want to be betting on it with Tipico. That's their betting partner in all of this. We're going to also get you guys our college football futures.
Yep.
Our future odds are out on Tipico. Dave and I will lock in our championship picks before we get you our NFL Sunday slate of games. But Dave, we start in Columbus. How about this? A Columbus sports team hosting a championship right here in Ohio, owned by Jimmy Haslam.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm very happy for the good people of Columbus. I've been to a bunch of Crew games this year with Tipico and the
It's
Tipico
still on my
suite.
bucket list.
It's so cool.
I've heard
It's
that.
so fun, and it is going to be, I imagine, even a notch above. You know, the atmosphere when you go. That's really what I
Nick,
go for.
any time that there is an Ohio team that's not named the Bengals, we're going to root for them.
Yeah.
If someone in Ohio makes it to a title game, we are rooting for that team.
So how about, Dave, did you ever play any soccer growing up?
Yeah. I retired probably in
I was wondering.
third grade.
Okay, that's
I
early
couldn't
retirement.
kick it very well, so
Okay.
I was the goalie.
I had an 8th grade retirement. I was pretty dude. So he ended up being my college roommate. One of my best friends growing up. His dad coached us.
Okay.
His rec soccer, not professional by any stretch. And his philosophy was just go out there, screw around.
And have
Our
fun.
parents always
There
put
you
each
go.
other down so we could get rides, and his dad was the coach. And we were good. We were really good. We had no plays. We had no real set defense, no strategy. We would just go out there and run around and kick the ball, and it was fun.
Not relevant
I
at all.
Retired in 8th grade, so...
I think out of this room, producer Mr. Bombastic has the most experience
Mr.
in
Bombastic
soccer
reffed a little soccer
as
I
a
believe.
referee.
So I did retire also in 8th grade. I loved it, but I wound up being my first ever professional job was soccer referee for rec league in high school.
Okay, in high school.
Yeah, and one time I missed a really bad handball that I still regret. It was so blatant, and I only caught it out of the corner of my eye. I didn't blow I swallowed my whistle. I still regret it, guys. Terrible call on my end.
That is fantastic.
Super
I'm
funny.
pumped for this game. So we've got
I'm
it.
super pumped.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
And especially this is Los Angeles versus Ohio.
Right.
You know, the big guys, the big spenders.
The
versus
Midwest
little
versus Hollywood.
It was funny when we were on, I zoomed into Big Play Cleveland with you and Chris, and he was like,
Yeah.
Is there much buzz out there in LA
Sure.
about the soccer game? There wasn't. There's no buzz, as one would imagine. So the home field advantage is going to be huge for the Crew.
Yeah.
Dave, they're favored in this game. We're going to take a look at some of these bets.
Wow.
Plus 1,200 thriller. Los Angeles FC to win after penalty shootout. Columbus Crew. That
We
would be
can't go with
so
that.
the Crew to win, the Crew to lose in heartbreak fashion. No thanks.
Typical Ohio. All right, so the odds makers clearly knows the history of Ohio sports.
Yeah, and they put it at 12-1. I like those odds, but I will
Pass.
pass. Fox in the box. Carlos Vela to score a goal, including overtime, and Los Angeles FC to win the trophy. Pass. Let's go with Callie Bundy, who has been on our Big Play shows before, her boost.
Okay.
Cucho Hernandez to score in both halves.
I like that.
I like that a lot. So Cucho Hernandez, that's been, I think, and we'll fact check this later. I'll look through my Tipico app, but I'm 99% confident that the only bet that I've made on the Crew all year long, it's the same exact bet. And it's when I attend the games. It's when I watch at home. I don't have Apple TV, so I just have to follow their Twitter feed to see what's going on. It's Cucho Hernandez, goal scorer.
Okay.
And Columbus Crew to win. That bet has made me
worked out.
so
Yep.
much money. Same game parlay, 2 legs. Crew to win, Cucho to score. Cucho is awesome. If you're looking at this game, you don't know really what to do. Cucho came from this defunct league. It's kind of like what happened with Lionel Messi. They got him here in Columbus playing in the MLS, but Cucho's in his prime. This dude's 24 years old. And when you watch these games, especially in person at the stadium, he's like a little video game character, like way faster than the rest of everybody else.
Awesome.
And it's really cool. So keep an eye on him when you're putting these bets in, especially when you're putting in your same game parlays. I like Callie's boost a lot. That's plus 850. She's got a lot of value going there.
Wow.
All right,
two goals is hard.
2 goals is hard.
That's why it's plus 850.
You lean on your big guys in big time games, and this is the biggest time game. Taking the spotlight, any player to score 2+ goals in regulation time. So any
now,
player,
what is that at? What's the
2 goals in regulation?
What's the odds?
Plus 125.
No, hard pass.
Hard pass because my player that's going to do it is Cucho.
Yeah.
That's my guy that's going to do it.
If someone's doing it for the Crew, it's him, correct?
Oh,
probably.
Yeah, I mean, you would think.
The odds are the best
odds are
for
definitely
that.
for him.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
And then big play boost, Columbus to score in both halves. So it doesn't have to be Cucho, just the Crew to score in each half of the game. I like that one.
Just going for goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy. Casual soccer fan can root for goals, know what's going on. I am in for that all the way.
That's why we put it in there, Dave.
Yes.
The whole big play.
What was the odds on that? Plus 250?
Plus 250.
I like that.
All they got to do is score
and score
in each half.
And they don't even have to win.
And you're in good shape. They don't even have to win. They
Love
just
that
have to
even more.
score in each half. So that way we save all the tweets that we didn't jinx the Crew, us casuals. We're just pulling for scores in both halves. And you pull up some of the anytime goal score odds. Cucho does have the best odds, plus 140.
For 1 goal.
1 goal. Go check those out. The Tipico has some of the best soccer markets. First goal scorer, Cucho is plus 430. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Bet on soccer. Bet on the Crew with us. This is the last time you're going to have the opportunity
buzz in
to do
Columbus.
The buzz in Columbus is real, and we've been talking to people. We've talked to a couple of people in Columbus today already.
Yeah,
and everybody's like, "Are you guys coming to the game?" You know, there is a ton of activity that's out there.
Well needed after the Buckeyes.
We are pulling for them all the way here from Cleveland, from Berkeley, from an airport. We got the flags out. We got the jerseys on with the big hats. Let's go, Crew. All right. Let's get back into the realm of what we know a little bit more.
All right.
I feel like I know a little bit just because, like, it's not like I'm operating completely in the blind. Cucho Hernandez has made me a good deal of money throughout this entire season. But let's go to college football. And let's lock in some futures, Dave. Next week, we're going to do a bowl game extraordinaire on this show where we'll get people through our bowl game bets, and that'll be a lot of fun. But that's next week. This week, we got to just pick our champions.
Oh, just a futures bet.
Just a futures bet. And Tipico's got them up on there. You can see them on the screen right here.
Yeah.
Pick your champ, Dave.
Yeah, give me Washington.
The Huskies.
The Huskies. Bet against them all year. Didn't work out at all. Going 180. I'm going with the Huskies. I am a believer in Washington. They've proven it. They're with the big boys now. I think they can pull it off.
Plus 650 is a fun bet, you know,
huge,
because $50 would pay out $375. You know, that gives you a dog in the fight, especially as Buckeye fans. You know, not really a whole
give
lot
me an underdog
to watch for. I like it. I'm gonna.
What's the spread in that one?
The spread in that game?
Yeah,
I'll have to pull that up real quick.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's going to change over time. If we're locking it in,
they're currently only 4.5 point dogs.
Yeah, so just give me the money
Texas.
line. Yeah, give me the sweet odds there.
Yeah, and the sweet odds are plus 650.
Woo!
I'm gonna go a little bit different. I'm gonna go with Bama.
Oh God!
I think you in a future
you're gonna
like this,
cheer for Bama.
You bet on a team that got hot at the right time.
Yeah.
They started off weird. I'm gonna bet on Bama. I'm not gonna bet on Bama. I'm gonna bet on Nick Saban. He's a Kent State guy. We'll send him off into the sunset. Maybe he could come back to the Golden Flashes for one final swan song on his way out from Bama to take the MAC by storm.
Josh Cribbs is going to be the quarterback.
Yeah, and it'll be magical.
There you go.
Let's go Crimson Tide. That's my bet to win it all.
All right.
And we'll see. Because I just feel like Washington's a long shot.
Yep.
I'm not going to bet on Michigan.
No.
Texas always chokes.
Right.
And then that by process of elimination, I wound up on Bama.
Yeah.
So that's
I
my
like
logic there.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
All right, that is our Saturday bets, if you will. We got a little soccer, a little college football action. Straight ahead, we are going to be locking in our NFL weekly picks. I missed doing this last week. This was my week last week felt so incomplete. I was laying in bed in LA on Friday. It was like 2 a.m. there, which really meant it was like 5 a.m. here. And I was like, I can't go to sleep. I didn't lock in my Sunday bets with Dave. So
I hit some good ones.
It's going to be finally some normalcy. Let's do it. Sunday bets. Here we go. Welcome on into Big Play, Big Bets. We got the big hats on. It's all presented to you by Tipico Sportsbook. I'm Nick Padone. He is Big Play Dave.
Hello, NFL bettors.
We are locking in some NFL bets. We appreciate you guys. As always, we'll start off on that 1 o'clock slate. Dave, as the Cincinnati Bengals will welcome in the Indianapolis Colts. This game is a pick 'em. Over under is 44. Jake Browning has looked really good for Cincinnati. A little bit frustrating,
what is up with
I
that?
gotta say. I can't believe it. I'll take the Bengals in the pick 'em at home.
Really? You think that the Jake Browning magic continues?
I don't know if you want to. Indy's on a 4-game win streak of their own. They're 5-1 on the road.
Who would you rather
this
have, Gardner
year.
Minshew or Jake
Minshew.
Browning? Yeah,
I love Minshew.
so do I.
I would take Minshew probably over like the
I've
top.
been betting on Minshew all season long, and it's worked out.
Yeah. I mean, they're 7-5 right in a 4-game win streak. I think a piece of my brain is probably betting Cincy just because the Browns need Cincy here to push Indy out of this little wild card playoff picture. But I mean, you can't deny that they're hot right now.
Yeah.
5-1 on the road this year, Dave.
Yeah, with an over under 44.
That just tells me like a
Do you
pick
think we're gonna get a Jake Browning
Gardner Minshew shootout. That kind of tells me 44 in a pick 'em. Like they don't know what's gonna happen.
Right? Yeah, I'm staying away from that. I think it's a pickup game. I am gonna go Colts plus 110. Just give me the better side of that money line.
Okay, I like it, and that's probably the smart bet there. Let's head to Baltimore. They will host the LA Rams. There was a little bit of a scare earlier in the week that Lamar Jackson didn't show up at practice, but he practiced in full on Friday. It was a personal matter, and he is going to play in this game against the Rams. The Ravens are 7.5-point favorites at the home. Don't look now, though.
The Rams are hot.
The Rams have won 3 straight.
Yes. They look good.
They do.
Unfortunately, we saw that.
I like the Rams to cover this 7.5.
God, we really need them to win.
They are not going to.
You don't think so?
I
no
think
chance.
No chance. I feel confident enough even I would throw the Ravens money line in a crazy parlay.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, give me Rams plus 14.5.
All right.
Over 33.
I like that's a better bet. I just don't think that
oh God, if they could win that game, that would be incredible.
It would be so cool. I like even when I was watching them in LA against the Browns, they're not that good. Like Puka Nacua is running like prime Randy Moss.
He's really good
all over the Browns.
He's
defense.
really good, Nick.
He is, but I just don't. They're 6-6.
Go win that game.
It'd be awesome. Come on, Rams, please.
We only need one LA team to win this weekend.
Yeah, and it's the Rams. Let's head to New York, where the Jets are 3.5-point dogs on their home field against the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud currently leads the NFL in passing, 295 yards per game.
Yeah.
Going to be the offensive rookie of the year. And the Jets, they're turning back to their old friend Zach Wilson.
Reluctantly.
He was a little reluctant to start. Tim Boyle probably leaked that news out there to Adam Schefter. He then was released for doing so. So a little turmoil this week in New York, and I'll take the Texans to cover that 3.5-point spread on the road.
Yeah, I think we're up to 4 now. People are following suit. I'm going to do that as well. I'll lock it in at 4.
All right, cool. Let's go to Atlanta, where the Falcons and the Bucs are in a little bit of a pick-em here. Atlanta is a team that I keep betting against, Dave. I bet against them every week. They're 6-6. Baker's going to be a dad that was just announced this week.
Yeah, hold on. All right, I retract my pass. I'm not using it. I looked down the list a little bit farther.
Okay.
Give me Baker. Daddy Baker.
Yeah, Daddy Baker. I always said, I'm such a LeBron fan. LeBron kind of calmed down some of his shenanigans and some of his antics with Bronny. When Bronny was born, a lot of the controversies with LeBron, remember with Gloria, she was getting in those like courtside dust-ups with players.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff went away when Bronny was born. And I always thought that for Baker, he would turn a new leaf when he became a dad in a similar way that of LeBron. It would settle him down a little bit.
Sure.
I'm going to take Daddy Baker.
All right. Yeah, I don't know if that's relevant to his on-field performance, but yes.
It worked for LeBron.
Daddy Baker, let's go.
Daddy Baker, let's
put
go.
it in a boost.
Yeah. Let's head to Chicago. Windy City Bears, 3.5-point dogs on their home field against the Detroit Lions. Detroit beat Chicago 31-26 in Week 11. Remember, that was a game where it looked like the Bears were going to steal it. Detroit was able to ultimately win that one. I'm going to go with Detroit here, even though they are on the road. We bet with Dan Campbell
all year long. It's working out.
Yeah, -3.5. Give me the Lions. We'll head to what is this now? The Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where the Saints are 5-point favorites against the Carolina Panthers. Dave's using his pass.
Not watching this game.
This is so awesome. So if you guys don't know, we look down a lot on this show because our awesome show writer, Nick G, Dollar Dog Nick, does a great job with these notes.
Yep.
And in here, he makes us look way smarter than what we are. And in here, he put Carolina 1-11. Usually there would be notes there about the Panthers, a little nugget of information for us to give. He put insert fart noises. And that's about the depth.
Did he just say
analysis
makes us look smarter?
that we could give you on this
Should
game.
have drafted CJ Stroud.
Yeah. I'll take the Saints.
All right, pass. I don't care.
Let's head to the 4 o'clock slate. We'll do the Browns after we lock in our prime time.
Yes.
The Raiders will welcome in the Minnesota Vikings to Allegiant Stadium out there in the desert. Raiders are 3-point dogs on their home field.
Give me the Raiders.
Yeah. Raiders are 4-2 at home, Dave.
Yeah. I have not bet on the Raiders once this year. This is going to be the week I bet on the Raiders.
Am I going to do it with you?
Come on, Nick.
All right, Raider Nation. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll take the Raiders
there
at home.
Go.
Especially home dog. 4-2 at home.
Right? Money line. They're winning that game.
Visitors struggling a little bit out there in the desert. I'll take the Raiders.
Yep.
Let's head to San Fran. The Niners, boy, they really looked to be the class of the NFL. They are 10.5-point favorites at home against the Seattle Seahawks.
Is Brock Purdy your MVP? No. Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tyreek Hill.
Look at us. Look at the chemistry.
Yeah. What are the Dolphins without Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, agreed. All right, not to talk Tyreek Hill, but yeah, give me the Niners in that one.
10.5.
I know it's at 11 now. A lot of people are betting the Niners. Seattle is not that bad.
No, they're not.
Double digits in the NFL is tough.
Yeah.
Buying it down. Give me. Oh man, both defenses are pretty good too, though. Give me 49ers -8.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go under 53.5. Buy it 7 points up.
All right. I'll do the same thing.
All right, look at
Why
that.
not? Why
Let's
not?
go.
Little alt spread action for you guys here on the show. Before we head to Arrowhead, this is going to be a game that a lot of people are watching because one of these teams, something has to give with both of these teams. The Bills are 6-6.
Yep.
The Chiefs are 8-4.
Okay.
Neither of these offenses look as explosive as they should. The over-under in this game is 49. Dave, what would you guess? Where are Tipico bettors betting on the over-under for this game?
I think conventional wisdom, if you throw out like the Bills' performance this year and you just go like nostalgia over the last few years, they're going over.
99% of bets on
over,
Tipico
right?
for this game are on the over.
You can't take the under in Bills Chiefs because like you could be out of it in the first quarter.
The Chiefs have only scored over 21 points once in their last 5 games. And
I
that's
don't-
the
I
Chiefs.
don't care.
That's the Chiefs. Leave out how bad the Bills have been. The Bills are 1-4 on the road this year. I'll take the Chiefs here, and I'll bet down the over. I'll just go Chiefs money line and bet down that point total.
Okay.
What can I get it at? Give me a
You could
juicy
get it.
one.
You could get it at 42.
I'm comfortable with that. I'm
Over
very
42?
Over 42.
All right.
Chiefs money line.
Honestly, this is one where I think you're gonna just waste your money betting down, because if it's
Okay.
going over, it's going over.
Okay.
It's either gonna be like 10-6 in an awful game, which I don't think it's going to be, or it's gonna be like 35-25.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope that this is the week. We saw it a little bit
Give us
last
a good
week.
game. Come
we
on.
saw it a little bit last week, Dave, where some of these games you could start feeling a little bit more confident putting
Yes.
your money in the overs.
Agreed.
These offenses have finally figured it out. It's only taken them 14 weeks.
Yep.
We'll head to LA, where the Chargers are 3-point favorites at home against the Denver Broncos. The Broncos look good. The Broncos have the better record in this matchup. Broncos are 6-6. Chargers are 5-7. 5 of their 7 losses are by 3 or less points. They are just losing these games in heartbreak fashion. I just hate the Broncos, man. Give me LA.
Really?
Give me LA. I was in the Chargers locker room.
I hate the Chargers because they stink.
They do.
And they should have been good this year.
should have
So
been.
give me Sean Payton and give me Russell Wilson.
Staley, you're coaching for your job in this one, man. Their locker room was cool. I'm putting a little package
Yeah,
together.
that
It'll
was
be on
cool.
the Big Play Cleveland show.
Okay.
I got to sit in Joey Bosa's locker.
Wow.
A lot of fun.
No big deal.
Primetime games, baby. Sunday night football. The
Oh, this is a
Cowboys
good one.
are 3.5-point favorites at home against the Philadelphia Eagles. Dallas is going to look for revenge here. Philly beat Dallas 28-23 when these two teams met in Week 9. Philly's coming off that big loss at home.
I
to
think
the
we
Niners.
got a relatively healthy Dallas Goedert. Possibly.
Yeah,
I think he's playing in this one.
yeah.
Give me the Eagles.
Eagles. I'm going to go opposite. How about
Really?
them Cowboys? I'm going to go Cowboys.
I'm never betting on the Cowboys.
I said it. I know that there's
Ever
probably
again.
one parlay that went wrong. Early in the year, I've been saying it. Maybe this game will be what gets me to change my mind. I just haven't seen it really from Philly. They just look a little bit off to me.
Yeah, I mean, come on. They're very, very good.
They are.
Yeah.
85% of money on Tipico.
With me, right?
With you. Eagles
Yes.
plus 3.5. 89%.
The people are smart.
Of money on Eagles money line. There are no love for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going money
I'll
line.
fade the public. How about them Cowboys? This is the year they're going to make Stephen A. eat his words.
Boom, give me a Fade Padone button. We haven't hit that in a little bit. Fade Padone. Look at it. Oh, I haven't seen that one in a while. I love it. Cowboys stink. You're going to lose, Nick. I'm sorry.
All right. And that'll take us into Monday Night Football, where the Dolphins are 13.5-point favorites at home against the Tennessee Titans. The Titans, Dave, are 0-6 on the road this year. Miami's 5-0 at home this year. We know that these two teams, Miami, when they play a team that's really bad, they look good.
Yep.
I'll take the Dolphins.
You know what I bet
2
last
touchdown
week?
game. Let's hear
2 touchdowns, Tyreek Hill.
it. And it hit.
Boom.
Boom.
Last time that happened back to back, probably not very often. I'm not betting to this again this week, but I will go Tyreek Hill, touchdown, Dolphins spread.
He's so cool, man. I love Tyreek.
Yeah.
All right, let's
MVP of the league.
go another Monday Night Football game. The Giants are 6.5-point dogs on their home field against the Green Bay Packers. The Packers look good. They're hot.
Oh, we're in double Monday Night Football
Double
territory.
Monday Night Football
Wow.
territory. We only got like 3 Thursday night games
Oh
left
my
too.
God, wow.
NFL season, where did it go?
Crazy.
I'll take the Pack here. Give me Pack 6.5-point.
Yeah, they've
favorites.
they've actually looked pretty good.
Yep.
They've improved a ton. I am with you there.
They got my respect. They're in the hunt. The
Yep.
Giants are dead. Let's go, Pack. And we'll wrap up the show, as we always do, with our Cleveland Browns. They're 3-point favorites at home, but they were actually 3-point dogs at home when this line opened. This all has to do with the quarterback. This game is the game of the quarterback.
So, Nick, while
Is
you
it
were
Trevor
gone,
Lawrence?
we made a big play boost on the Big Play Cleveland show where I filled in for you. We had Joe Flacco to record 200 yards.
Yep.
Okay, I think he's going to play.
Yep.
No interceptions.
Yep.
So no father time deep balls.
Yep.
And Chris added this one. I don't love it, but it's Myles Garrett to record a sack.
He's got to. Got to.
He's got to do something.
Yep.
We should have said Myles Garrett to record a tackle. We love you, Myles. You can do it.
You could do it, man. Come on. Let's go Browns. I think Flacco is going to play. Kevin Stefanski refused to name a starter, as did Doug Peterson. It could be CJ Beathard versus DTR. It could be Joe Flacco versus Trevor Lawrence. There's so many outcomes in this game. I'm going with the Browns regardless. The over-under is very low. I think that's probably correct. I'm not touching that in a million years, but I'll always back the Browns. And I'll probably just back the big play boost because that's going to be the most fun thing to do.
I like that.
Yeah.
If I lose any bets leading into Sunday and Tipico blesses me with some more $4 bet credits.
Dave, I'm sure that you will. Could I preface this by saying that when this show is live, the Cavs are currently on. He's going to have the whole second half to live bet Cavs. Then he's got the Crew on Saturday. I know he's going to bet that because it's a championship game.
Bring on the $4 bet credits.
Plus his future, plus the 1 o'clock slate of game. He's going to have some bet credits.
All right, we're going to do some community betting.
Yes.
So we're going to go first touchdown, last touchdown. I'm going to let you guys decide which players in that Browns-Jags games we go with. We're going to bet all of them like we did last week with Thursday Night Football, and I will split those winnings with whoever replies to the bets.
I'll do one of my own, too, just to get the ball rolling.
All right, you want to get it going?
I'll go first touchdown, David Njoku.
Oof.
You get a Chief slam.
All right.
First touchdown.
That would be great.
And I'll continue with my theme, last touchdown, Evan Engram. It'll be a garbage time touchdown.
All right.
It'll make it look like it's a little bit closer game. Both tight ends scoring. David first, Evan Engram last.
I'm going to channel my inner Sonny, and I think that $4 is going to pay about $2.85 on that.
Yes, I love it. Alrighty, guys. That's a stream.
That's it.
That's a show. Make sure you go download Tipico Sportsbook now. When you do, use our promo code BigPlay100. When you bet on literally any of these things, bet $25 on one of our Big Play boosts. We got 3 of them up this week, I think. Bet $25 on that. You're going to get $100 of bets on us. Go do it. Go download Tipico. And we will see you guys next week. Later.